Handoff from the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Virgil. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
Yeah, I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this first drive, just letting this defense know we're coming to score points.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Catch in the middle, it's Carter. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's Virgil. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Leaves it with the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense.
On the set. Cut it. Jack
Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's going to take a shot right away. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Finds a little space. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Wants to throw again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. He's going to take off. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Here's the handoff. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down, no matter what. If I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. The give to the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Morton. Snagged in the middle, it's Carter. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Longhorns! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. To the air on first down. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man, you think you've got the defense reeling. You just hit him with a big one. You're going to do it again, and instead, sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity, too, because you deliver the haymaker the play before. You got your opponent.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking for a crease, it's Gibson. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Smashes ahead. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Big fella moving. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, Dave.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Morton. Going deep. Catch inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
That keeps the score. Texas 18, Texas Tech 7.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he's not going to take the touchback. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
First and 10.
take over, and they'll send out the offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right.
Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm, and I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Pulls it in. It's McCutcheon. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Calls his own number. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
The Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Set to kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find an...
Mr. Hill, man, it's me, man, it's me.
To get it out across the 25, he's brought down at the 26. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Dropping back, it's Morton. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off for the fourth time today.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Grabbed in the middle, it's McCutcheon. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Grab near the marker. It's McCutcheon. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Longhorns are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. The screen, he's got wheels. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on fourth down. They'll go for the hat trick. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Hauls it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Using the quick game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Hey, man, it's hard to throw down there in the red zone. These windows are tiny and they close fast. There was nowhere to go in the end zone there. That time having to check it down. A nice job by the defense rallying and making the tackle.
After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on third down? Got it behind the line. It's Gibson. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Morton. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He's run out of bounds after the interception, and the turnover will set them up.
Yeah, Maurice, I ain't gonna lie.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's taking the shot. And his throw is incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Might be changing the route. And back to the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Gibson. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And this offense continuing to put up points.
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Going for it all. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. He flips his field in an instant.
Bull crap, boy.
Set up at the 20.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're looking to throw on second and short. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
To the air on second down. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
To the air. It's Morton. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Moore. Spin, still running. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Longhorns line it up with a first and goal. He's looking to pass. They're working that left side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and touchdown Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To the air, it's Morton. He's taking a deep shot. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Red Raider! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Gonna take a shot. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy: just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
He's got it. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
Come on, set.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Texas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2.
Jackrabbit.
Snap in the shotgun. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
Texas Tech, 20.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Williams. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
To the air on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Swings it out to his running back. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Back to pass, it's Morton. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. After this, it'll be a wrap. He wants to change this route. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Connection to the right. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Texas.
They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads.